I'm curious if you could share a little bit, since you are an intuitive and you have such a strong connection to your guides now, and you're so open. If you could share, what do you believe, like how we plan our lives and how we have soul contracts and are meant, to share gifts with the world. Like,
Mhm.
how do you understand the process of us incarnating into this planet?
Yes, such a great, meaty question. I love it so much. I think, from my perspective, from my awareness, and from what I've witnessed in a lot of people that I've worked with, we have almost like when we are a soul on the other side, it's as if someone gives us a menu. If we go to a restaurant and we say, okay, I think I would like, around the age of 6, I'd really like to experience loss. Around the age of 12, really just break my heart. Let me have a crush on this guy and he's totally not interested. And those are, different examples, but I think we pick an overall menu, if you will, of what we'd like to consume and experience. I was going to say endure. It depends on the experience, what we choose to experience in this lifetime. And then we partner with our team of guides who are going to come with us. They are contracted with us as well, because for a guide, it is also a development opportunity. It's not that they're better than us. It's not that they have a higher perspective than us. They just have a different viewpoint on the playing field. So we pick those souls that we feel will give us a kick in the pants when we need it, give us compassion when we need it, kind of be around us and guide us in the best way possible. And then we also pick our friends, our families, our enemies, our challengers in life. We get all of that together, kind of like casting for a play. Okay, you're going to be the best villain because we've done this in other lifetimes and you really ticked me off. Would you like to come back and do that again? You're so good in that role. And so they come back. And we do that for others in other lifetimes as well. So then we pop into the physical experience. And from my understanding, that also includes your time of birth, your place of birth, that kind of time stamp of the zodiac, the astrology of it, even the human design. All of that is part of who you are as a soul, because it also enables and unlocks those abilities with you. For instance, a fire sign might be someone who really wants to come down here and be dynamic and take things on. So they may say, oh, it's opportune for me to come in as a Sagittarius or a Leo because that'll give me kind of there we go. If we're going to use our play analogy, that'll give me the right costuming, right? To help me get this character right. So then we come into the physical. And now, once we're in this dimension, we have the lovely concept of free will. So now that we're in the game, anything can happen. We have our menu, we have our list of tasks, we have our scenes in our play that we know we kind of want to hit, but all of a sudden it becomes improv instead of a scripted play, and anybody can do anything. We're headed in the general direction of our life purpose and what we want to learn, and our soulmate, if we believe in that, and if we brought one in this time, and all of the challenges, we have those on the horizon. But anybody can zig and zag and kind of adjust that ever so slightly and tweak it. And then it's up to us as a soul to say, okay, I knew like my general blueprint. Now I need to be a little flexible and adapt or adopt different methods to then rediscover and find what it is I'm here to do. So I don't know if that made sense, but that's kind of how I see it. A little bit fancifully, I think, but that's how it's been explained to me many, many times from spirit.
Ah, yeah, no, I love that. That's everything I've been told as well and believe in and
Yeah.
resonate with. And it was interesting that you said that, and then you could play along with or something like that with your soulmate if that's something you believe in. And that's
Oh, yeah.
interesting
Mm-hmm.
because, okay, so if I then in my life, this life,
Mm-hmm.
choose to believe in that, then I'll create that. But
Yes.
at the same time, that doesn't mean that that's a truth for everyone, that a soulmate exists.
Correct. And we can replace soulmate with pretty much anything, right? Because then we also have that I don't want to call it the veil of perception, but it's almost the tool of perception and of belief. And if that is what I choose to resonate with, if that is what I choose to believe in, then I bring it into this bubble of my awareness. I bring it on stage for my play. Otherwise, it's on somebody else's stage. Kind of like going to like a music festival. Oh, Yannick is on stage 13, Heather's on stage 10. They're both doing their thing, but it's in this overall festival. And what you're doing on yours has no impact on mine, but we could also be doing the same thing, the same type of performance. So, yeah, that perception is a really big piece of it as well. And I think we also have the little variability of maybe I'm going to come in blissfully unaware, but I'm going to meet this friend who just is so magnetic in what she talks about. And then that's going to help me remember, I really do like things that are mystical, or I really do want to have courage with myself, or I really do love music. I had forgotten how much I love whatever it is. I think we also have people who are almost, I see them sometimes as like fairy godmothers. They've got the little wand and they go, bing, remember who you are. And it could be a total stranger that we encounter too. But I think we have these little clues that we connect into or stumble upon throughout life when we maybe are off our path that can put us back or put us back in the resonance of what it is we're here to do.
Right. So, do you think we all have a specific life purpose?
Yes. And I'm going to say it in this way. I think so we can take that a couple of ways. Our life purpose is to come here and have an experience. Do I think we all have like a job description of, I'm going to come here and I'm going to be an intuitive counselor. I'm going to come here and I'm going to be a janitor. I think that's an option for us. We may or may not make it that specific for ourselves. It could also be our purpose. I'm going to come into this lifetime and have no idea what to do. And I'm just going to make it up as I go along. So, purpose for me is this kind of overarching aspect.
Yeah, no, but it makes sense about purpose. It kind of takes the pressure off, because I think a lot of people are worried that they can't find their purpose. And
Yes.
perhaps you're supposed to go with the flow, not specifically do this or do that. Like, I
Yes.
feel like this is my purpose and I feel it in my bones. But that doesn't
Mhm.
mean that for everyone it's like, oh, so I'm going to create this or create that.
Right. 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 And I think purpose is often misconstrued as like the car keys. Where did I put them? Where did I put it? It's got to be here somewhere. I don't know. Or the coins in the couch cushion. But it is mainly to come here and be your authentic self. That's it.
Yeah.
How that piece looks can vary tremendously with anybody.
To watch the full video, click the link below, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel.